up? This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and DopelivenTV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man, Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Tretch in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy, Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
Y'all, technical difficulties. Lighting won't work, computer won't work. Hey, but I worked past it. We back today. We're gonna have some more fun. Woo! You know what? Nothing can stop us. We are too strong. That's right. But guess what? You thought it was over. When you think it's over, it's not over. But before I tell you what we're going to talk about, the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. Hey. Man, we got some more Distinguished Authors Guild nominee authors coming on to talk today. Yes. You thought it was over? It's not over. It's not over until November 10th. You say November 10th. The show is November 8th, right? But November 10th, you get to see it virtually if you did not make it out to Las Vegas. So the virtual viewing will be November 10th. So it's not over till November 10th. And it's not over till the fat lady sings. Let me bring my people on because I'm embarrassing myself. Come on, sis. Help me out here. Help me out.
I can't help you out with that right there. Right? That over there. I can't help you out with that. Like, oh, Lord, help us. Okay. It ain't over till the fat lady sing. Okay.
Oh, my God.
And I am excited. I'm excited for today's show.
Yes. We have more authors. Man, did we have an awesome time with them, Marcy?
Yeah, oh, definitely. It's about books. I'm excited. Mm-hmm. Anything dealing with books, reading, education.
Absolutely.
I am on board.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Let's bring our brother on because I missed him. I miss you, bro.
What's up, y'all?
I saw him Saturday. I was so excited.
Me and you will never part.
You guys
I didn't get to see him Saturday.
You should have come to the breast cancer walk.
Yeah, that's why I was out with the girls when we was that was our session for that Saturday. We just took them to the breast cancer walk.
Oh, that was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Marcy told me she saw you guys there.
Yeah, I was there with Red Cross.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't walk. I was tired. I wasn't walking. Said, I can't do it, y'all. Y'all go ahead, go girls.
What you do? You drove.
I drove me and Megan.
Oh my God!
One of the authors was there. Olette. Is that
okay? Yes,
okay.
Olette.
There was someone by that name, but I didn't realize until after I saw a video, and I'm like, oh wait! And her table was right across from mine. I was so upset.
Wow! Yeah, she's everywhere. She's all over the place.
She cooks.
Yes, she does. She caters. Yes,
she caters.
Mm-hmm.
She was right across from me. Well, Jeff was on one end, and I would just always take my walks so I can see different vendors and different organizations. And I looked up. I'm like, "There's my baby brother. There's my baby sister."
I know she was just looking. I was like, "Who is this lady looking at me?" I was like, "Oh, it's Marcy."
Now she was checking you out, huh?
Hey, I gotta be on the lookout, man. I gotta be on the lookout. I don't know.
Oh Lord.
Well, you know what? We have an awesome author on today. She's going to talk about her book. She has two books that have been nominated for Distinguished Authors Guild. Go
Okay.
ahead, Marcy.
Is Mo here?
Mo jumped off. I think he was having some kind of sound issues.
Okay, just making sure. Okay.
Yeah, that's the most stuff they throwing at us, but they can't stop us.
I couldn't get on my
again?
computer earlier.
Don't
Can
sing
you sing
again?
again? No, don't sing again.
Don't sing again. Let go, Momo. Let's see if we got this straight. What's happening, Mo?
I'm straight, yo.
You straight now?
Right, I'm straight.
Okay, he's straight.
What to do, Big Mo?
He's great.
So what's happening, family?
What's happening, Mo?
A lot is happening.
Mo, I see you made it home.
Say what?
You made it back home.
Yeah, we see by the background.
He back with the grand piano.
What does the B stand for, Mo?
Huh?
What does the B stand for?
Bishop.
Bishop, his last name.
B.
Marcy.
Where you been, girl?
Marcy.
I know. I'm slipping. I am slipping.
Oh,
you
Lord.
slipping with your pimping, girl.
That's hilarious.
You and Gina this morning have me going. I'm like, Lily Cook talk about some
So we're gonna see if our guest
cougars
is a cougar, because this is Miss Katt. So she might be starting
All right.
small and growing up to be a cougar, because this is Miss Katt. And as I said, she's a double nominee. 2 of her books have been nominated. The first one, When God Speaks. Woo!
Okay.
Man, what a title.
That title right there.
Right there. The other one is Starting a Business.
Okay.
So some of you people out there getting ready, trying to start a business or getting out there, starting a business, may have some questions for her.
It is.
She can answer those questions for you. So let's bring her on. Actually, you look, this lady got about 3 different names. I call her Author Katt.
Okay.
But she also goes by Kahatty Chessnut. And then there's another name that I can never remember, but I'm gonna bring her on so she can tell me. She can tell us what all these names represent. Come on, Miss Katt. Come on, Author Katt.
Hello, how are you?
How you doing?
If you start going like
Mo, come on now.
Welcome, Author Katt. Now, I know you have a pseudonym, right?
So, no.
What's another name you go by?
So it's just Miss Katt. That's what it is. It's either Katt or Miss Katt. And the name you see on Facebook, you know how when your name already taken, I wanted the name Katt, but it was taken. So they spit out these random names. You just pick one. And that's all I did. I just picked
one. They do that. So you can't use your own name.
Yeah, because it's already taken.
Wow. I'm glad mine isn't taken.
Me too.
I know, right?
Don't take it with me.
Well, we are so excited to have you on, because we have been talking to all the nominees from Distinguished Authors Guild, and we've been having a heck of a time, girl. So we really want to dive in and find out what inspired you to write these books, because they're on 2 different ends of the spectrum.
Yes.
So what inspired you?
So first, the Starting a Business book. Back in 2010, I wanted to start a business. I'm a cook. I love to cook. I love to cook and bake. And I was like, man, I initially wanted to do like a restaurant. I'm going to get my food out there. I'm going to cook and I'm going to bake. And I'm going to start figuring out how to do this. And then as I'm learning, I was coming across people in the industry. I was, just going out talking to restaurants and like, hey, how did you do this? How do you get started? And there's people like that, like they didn't want to give out the information. I'm like, what?
That's how they be sometimes.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
It just blew my mind. And I was like, the type of foods I'm cooking, like you selling French fries and burgers. I'm not here to sell French fries and burgers. I just want to know, how did you do it? Right. And it was frustrating. I couldn't get straight answers from people. And it was so frustrating. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to figure this out. And I said, when I do it, I'm going to help anybody. Anybody who want to know, if I have the answer, it's yours. Take it. Go be great.
This Katt, we need 1 million of you. But isn't that the truth about folks that in business and they're successful? It's like I don't want you to know that because I don't want you to catch up with me or something.
Exactly.
And the competition.
Really.
And
Yeah.
it's sad that
It's in our
that
in our
mindset
culture.
is there
Yeah.
because it's enough room at the table for everybody.
Right. And like she said, they're doing burgers and fries, and she wants to do, something different. And, why are you so afraid of competition? If you are all that, you shouldn't be afraid.
Right.
That's right. You ain't lying.
Let's
don't
bring
tell
each
me you
other up.
YouTubed it.
YouTube University is the bomb.
I did a bunch of things. I Googled, I YouTube, but then I also, when I started attending Winston-Salem State University, I actually started, getting in with the business students and stuff like that. And I'm like, how in the world do y'all, how do I get to this business stuff? So I Googled it, I talked to people. It wasn't until I started attending Winston-Salem State and I started getting into the, my discipline wasn't business, but I was over in the business section and I was pulling books. I was talking to students and I was like, oh, that's how that works. Or that's how that, the business and the administrative, the back end office. So I really got a lot of information, going to college, and a lot of people don't get a chance to go. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get all this information. I'm going to gather it up and I'm going to just, I'm going to take notes. Everything that I find, everything that I've learned, I'm going to go ahead and write it down, take notes so I could pass it on. If anybody wants these notes, here you go. Here's how you do it. Here's how they're teaching these business students. Here's what they're learning in the schools and stuff. So I got a bunch of different sources that I use to get the information that I got.
Well, that's smart. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
You know what? That's motivation when you can't get the answers from others or you can't get anyone to help you and to go and dig and find out for yourself and then be successful at it. That is a self-made entrepreneur.
Yes,
definitely.
What about the other book?
So When God Speaks, that came about. I was in college. I didn't think this through. I decided to cut down my work hours. I was like, I'm going to go back to school. I'm going to go to school full time and work part time. But I didn't factor in my bills. And I was like, I cut down my work hours, which cut my income in half. And I was struggling so bad. I was so struggling. And I was behind on bills, utilities, everything. My children was like 3 and 4. And I was in my room, literally, like I was in my room with the door closed. I was crying. I was like, how did I get here? What am I going to do? I can't lose my house. I got my babies. And it was amazing in that moment. God literally spoke to me. Like he just, if anybody knows God, when he's present, when he fills that space, oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, you ain't lying.
It was amazing. He filled that space. And just as smooth, he's so smooth. I ain't got it smooth. He's so smooth.
She say he's so smooth.
What?
Explain smooth. What that smooth part? Go ahead and explain that.
He's smooth, and he said, why are you not asking for help?
Like,
I am in the space and I'm hurting myself. And he's like, all you have to do is ask me. He said, I'm here. Ask for help. And it was just like, whoa, what? He's like, why are you not asking? And it was something so simple. And it's like in my moment of just going through it, I never thought to, I didn't ask any, my family, nobody knows I was going through this because I was like, I'm strong, I'm tough, I could do it. I can do it.
That's our problem right there.
That,
you just said
right.
That's many people. And it's a matter of asking. It's something that's simple.
But you're a child of God.
Right.
So what was the turnaround? I mean, what was the turning point?
Oh man, the turning point for me was, it took a few months, but it was like from that moment when I realized God was there moving forward, it was like every step of the way, he was there guiding me. And, I be trying to do this and God be like, no, go this way. And it's like having my own personal coach in my ear, every day, all day. And he was, you know, and it's crazy. I gotta tell you about yourself. Oh, he told me about myself. I didn't want to hear. Man, oh, God woke me up. He gave me that wake up call, and he was like, "Do this, do this, do this." And he told, and I was like, "But my house and this," and God was like, He said,
Don't worry about that, baby.
Provide. Right? He did, and I was like, "I need to do this because I need to pay my bills." And God was like, "Don't worry about that." He said, "Do I not provide for all the animals? Do I not provide for this?" He said, "Why don't you think I wouldn't provide for you?"
Come on now.
He was like, "Your house ain't going nowhere. You're not. It's okay, but I need you to start doing this." I was like, "Oh, okay." So it was amazing. And when I got on my feet and everything started coming up for me, it was like I felt compelled to write about it, and not to write to tell everyone. It was such a great experience that I wanted to write it from my own remembrance. I was like, I don't want to forget this. I gotta write this down. I gotta write. And I was just writing. I was like, I was just writing, because it was so cool. And it's crazy. I don't know why I thought I would forget, because I remember every step, every moment, and every time I'm like, wow.
But when God gives you a testimony, that's the way it is.
Yeah.
You just put yours in a book.
Yes.
Miss Katt, first of all, thank you for your service in the military. And so back before all of this, did you ever think that you wanted to be an author?
No.
Was that ever? That was never on your plate.
Nope.
And were there any obstacles? Because when we're talking to a lot of authors, a lot of them are talking about journals. They journal,
right?
And then that became their book. Did you have obstacles in writing your books, or was it just how was that and get it published?
It was very simple, because I'm an action person. Like, I jump in and take action. I'm in the moment. So just like, I never thought like to be an author, but like when I was trying to do my business and I was so frustrated with the process, I was like, I'm gonna write this down, take notes to pass my book to pass on to someone. But then as I was doing it, when I would meet people would tell me, "You should make this a book." And I was like, "Oh, this is just some notes. I'm just taking notes." And they'd be like, this will be a good book. This could help people. So I was like, "Oh, I didn't think about that." So I was like, "Okay, well, let me do that then. Let me do that and turn it into a book to help people." And
so familiar.
And the book was born. The book is here.
Yeah.
And
let me ask you, Author Katt, because a lot of people say, I want to write a book, and they don't even know where to start. Did you know where to start?
No, I did not. I literally I didn't know where to start. I had random notes, and my notes was all over the place. So I guess that's like my journal. But I literally, when I decided to put it together, I pieced it. I took my notes and was like, oh, this should go first. This should go second. It flows better this way.
Fell into place.
Yes. Yeah.
So you had already wrote the book. You just compiled it all together.
Right.
Yes.
Pretty much.
There it is.
Right. So, I mean, I think about, going back to where you was talking about, the business and entrepreneurship and how we don't like to share sometimes, especially in our culture. And I think about it like this, God wants us to share this information. I mean, think about heaven. All of us going to be up there. There's plenty of room at the top. So, I mean, we're going to be all up in heaven. So, I mean, it's plenty of room.
That's what Natalie said. There's room at the top for everybody.
Exactly.
That's right.
Hey, Natalie.
Everybody. Tell us
Everybody
about
gonna be there.
business.
So I mean, it's enough room.
I'm anxious to hear about the business.
So my business is called Kahatty Shack. I do unique desserts.
I like that.
Yes, it's cute. And I do like unique desserts and just food fusion foods where I kind of mix cultural dishes together. So like one of my dishes is very popular. I do a buffalo chicken empanada. Everybody loves these buffalo chicken empanadas. So I do that. And then my desserts, I do like a banana pudding pie. And when I started selling that, everybody was like, "You mean to tell me you have a pie that's
banana pudding
flavor?" I said, "No, baby, it is banana pudding in a pie crust." And people was like, "Give me that. Give me that."
Oh yeah.
Wait.
Wow.
So
You put some things together, and you're losing me now.
I need to know where you are located and how much do you charge. Okay,
Right.
I don't care how much it costs. I'm buying
Do you
anyway.
ship? Do you ship?
I do not. I'm literally learning how I'm learning how to do that now. Because I'm getting a lot of feedback online, and people are like, "I want a pie," in Mississippi, and I'm like, I'm in North Carolina, so I'm working on learning how to do that.
Okay.
You can. I mean, it's a way because it's a way you can ship. You just have to.
Some dry freezing or something like that.
Yeah, the dry ice, but you
Dry
also
ice.
have to learn how to keep it from spilling all over the place when you do ship it.
And make sure your legal things are right, because if you touch dry ice, it's easy to burn if you're touching, and somebody might be just not paying attention. But also look into, once you get that, look into distribution and things, and also like Walmart and big stores that are countrywide, because these are unique. Like you said, this is something that's very unique. And do your legal background and your legal work real quick.
Give
before
Patty a run
someone
for her
else,
money.
because you're here and we're all over actually the world, because we do have people in the Caribbean and Africa that does watch our podcast. But I would start quickly getting whatever legal things together that you need to do.
When Natalie said, "I'm gonna need that buffalo chicken empanada recipe."
Come on, Natalie. That's gonna make me go to North Carolina tonight.
I stopped at that one because I didn't know what she said at first. I said buffalo chicken and who what?
No.
I heard it all, Mo. I heard it all.
Educate me on that one right there.
You don't eat what, the buffalo chicken or the empanada?
Or the empanada. It's a Hispanic dish, isn't it?
Yes, yep. And I take buffalo chicken fillings, stuff it in an empanada, and it's literally like a buffalo chicken in your hand without all the mess. So so it's great on the go. You can grab it, eat it, tastes just like.
Do they dip it? Do you dip? You have a dip?
Yeah, do you have dip too?
I do a homemade ranch dressing. The ranch dressing, and I use blue cheese or ranch, but my ranch is homemade with some sour cream. Is good, y'all. And you dip the buffalo chicken.
No, Jeff, come back. Jeff trying to get plain.
I had to go. Jesus. Oh Lord.
Look, I just hope everybody ate before they came on the show, because
I'm getting drool. Like
you're gonna be hungry.
Drool off.
Forget the books, Miss Katt. Come on, tell us about this food.
Tell us all about the food. This is a food show now. Wait.
Seriously, Miss Katt, I am very serious. Look into distribution. Look into, but make sure all of your legal things are in order first.
Your intellectual your intellectual make sure you get your properties together. Yeah, because you got people out there just waiting on what you're doing right now. And if they decide that they want to get it, guess what? They can get it if you don't have your paperwork in order. This guy.
Yep, do that yesterday. Give me yesterday.
So you're just doing this locally then?
Yes, for now, but in the future it will be nationwide. Y'all be able, I'm gonna get this down. Once I get all that together,
you just spoke it.
And on your illustrations and on your your boxes and your containers, somewhere need to be DopelivenTV. DopelivenTV.
That's sure will.
On DopelivenTV.
Wait. Test it and guaranteed by DopelivenTV.
Man, when I'm out that way, I'm gonna have to look you up for real, because I'm always out there visiting my son in Virginia.
Okay.
And she skips totally right over Tennessee.
I think South Carolina is about, I don't know, maybe 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah, 3 to 4 hours south of me. Yeah.
I'm in Nashville.
Jeff, what'd you say? You ain't gotta have nobody out there. You just gonna make a trip.
I'm just going. I don't need to know nobody. I might mess around, leave my wife at home. I might leave my wife at home and the dog.
You hear me, Jeff? You hear me, Jeff?
What'd you say?
Pit stop at Mo's house on the way.
I will. I will come to you. I will eat double, Mo. So you better have some food ready too.
Look,
say you gonna eat yours, Mo.
Look, we throw beast on the. We don't hesitate. We throw beast on the grill anytime.
There it is.
We throw a pig, or cow, whatever, chicken, whatever we can get our hands on. We throw it on the grill in a heartbeat.
So y'all, we mapping out the trip right now.
All of it. Miss Katt, what's your most popular dish?
My most popular dish is, so I have two. One, I do a sweet potato pound cake. They buy that thing.
Girl right here.
What the
Girl
somebody,
right
somebody
here.
revive
I
me.
have a recipe of that one.
Wait,
My
wait.
goodness.
She said sweet potato pound cake.
Oh Lord,
See, yeah.
what is she talking about? What is she talking about?
Bet you that's
What
so
else? What's another
And
one?
so I do these dessert cones. I call them Katy cones. It is a cream cheese cone with like different flavors. So I have an Oreo Katy cone,
You know
strawberry,
what?
lemon
That's
cream,
why I have a food orgasm.
Reese's Pieces peanut butter.
Oh, you did say a food orgasm.
Lord,
Okay, now
my taste buds are tingling. My taste buds are tingling.
Wait, Greg is not on today. Don't take his place, Mo. That's something he would have said.
Ramona said,
Okay,
South
take it off.
Carolina,
Take it
here I come.
Come
Hey,
on
Miss
now.
Katt. Oh, she said South Carolina is here. Oh my God. See, so Ramona get to taste all of those goodies, huh?
She's actually one of my battle buddies. I served with her in the military, so
Okay.
I know she was in South Carolina. Oh, girl, you're gonna get some of this food.
What branch?
Army, U.S. Army.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
That is hilarious.
Well, I'm so proud of you. And I
Yes.
really want to taste your sweet potato pound cake.
And for you
sounds
folks,
good.
you folks out there that did not want to give her any gems about business,
That's right.
bam, there you go.
God had her. See, you
Come
didn't
on.
need them. You thought you needed them. You did not need them.
And her food is better than yours.
You do you have a food truck?
Orgasmic food.
I'm working on that now too. I said I am getting the funds together now to get my food truck out there.
She need a food truck, y'all.
It's coming.
Okay.
She needs to look at distribution.
I'm finna put it in a private chat where you can get your
She
food.
needs to look at distribution and get it in stores.
I really think if she had a food truck right now, it would be popping. It would just shake.
Oh, definitely.
It would just them empanadas, everything will be gone.
Definitely.
Oh Lord.
But think about it right now. Think about it right now. Right
You
now.
can travel to Indiana.
Well, let's see the thing about it right now is
That's why I said travel. There you go. Thank you,
travel
Jenny.
we need to go ahead and get
food
together
truck
so,
now. For
so
real.
that springtime jumper.
So how did you have time to write 2 books? Not just one, but 2. Well, all of that going on.
So they came at different periods. I know they came at different periods. When God Speaks came first, and it was I had a period of pause. Once God got me together and I got my life together, I had a moment of just nothingness. I was like, okay, my life is on track. Kids doing good. I'm doing good. And it was just like, I'm going to take a vacation. I'm chilling. And then and I'm always meeting random people. And I just met this random lady. And I don't know, she had like hush puppies, but she was calling it fried cornbread. And I said, this is not what I think when I think of deep fried cornbread. So when I tell you I went home and I made a pan of cornbread and I deep fried that sucker and I took it out because I do the flea markets and I took it out to the flea markets just to sampler. Everybody was like, I know is this deep fried cornbread? I said, yes, it is. It's deep fried cornbread. And from there, one of the guys at the market was like, I need you to do a recipe book. And I was like, ooh. And it was like, I started my recipe book, but as I was doing the recipe book, it turned into my starting a business book. Because it was like, as I'm writing random ideas I would get, and I'm like, oh, this would sound good for a business tip, or, this is what people would want to know when they're starting a business. So I just switched from recipe to business. And it took me about a month, and I finished my business book in about a month. And I started seeing stuff about self-publishing. When I finished the book, I didn't know how to publish it. So I was like, I'm going to let it sit on the shelf. And God was like, nope. And all of this stuff, self-publishing. So I was like, oh, let me look into this self-publishing. What is they talking about? And of course, ding, 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 Amazon self-published for free. I said, oh, I could do that. And I submitted it to Amazon and I published it on Amazon for free, self-published. And it's there, so you can get that book on Amazon. The book ain't free, but you publish it for free. And I think it's like $5-10 on Amazon. the Starting a Business book is on there.
Well, Mark wants to know, where can he get an autograph copy?
He can get an autograph. When I come, I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna be in Philadelphia. I'm gonna come up there, and when I come up there, I'm gonna get in touch with you, and I'm gonna autograph, and I'll bring you some samples.
You gonna bring them hush puppies too? Them deep fried cornbread. Let me ask you: do you put like? See, my mind is just going now because I'm still stuck on
ready
this food, y'all.
You better stop bringing up this food.
We're talking about the books.
Do you put like jalapenos or different things in your deep fried cornbread? Bacon or spinach?
Corn.
Ideas.
No.
You know, chicken.
You know what that sounds
like? It's good old fashioned cornbread like your grandma used to make.
I'm telling you, that's gonna be a hit too. That's gonna be a hit.
Deep fried cornbread / hush puppies reminds me of the Beverly Hillbillies when they always had a different name for something else, like the cement pond was the swimming pool. I don't know why that keeps coming to my mind. Not the Beverly Hillbillies.
Not the Beverly Hills. So what you gonna call it? The Beverly Black Billies? What you?
No, I mean they just always had different names for different things. You know, so get a hush puppies, deep fried cornbread, and y'all, I just went there. Okay.
Yeah. You see, we don't need two moles on the show.
Okay, we're trying to get her in Indiana, Chicago area, not Garden, Pennsylvania.
Well, maybe when she come to Vegas, hint, she might can bring some of that with her. Hint.
Okay, so Miss Katt, when you come, because you really can't trust the rest of them, and especially not Greg, our producer, who's now on the show. So when you come, I will be the one that can hold the food, that you can trust. And then I'll let everyone else.
Okay, Miss Katt, this is a setup. Okay, this is a setup. I'm trying to let you know, because see the smug look on her face right now. She trying to win you over with this trust. I'm pointing right to her. Look at her. She got a hand on her chest. She can't be trusted.
Well, it sounds like your life has really pivoted into a positive. How about the kids? How are they taking this success from the mom from their mom?
They are excited, and they are my little cheerleaders. Oh my goodness, they are excited, and they have been with me every step of the way. I don't put them babies to work when we out there at the flea markets. My kids are my little spokespersons. They have the little sample trays. I said, go on out there and give out them samples now. Tell them where the table is. So
I know you probably have a line out there.
How old are your kids now?
Right now, they're 9 and 10. My son is 9, and my daughter is 10.
That's perfect.
Okay.
And they
are a good age. And because what you're doing, you're teaching them how to be self-sufficient.
That's right.
This is generational wealth here.
Yes. Don't lean on nobody but yourself.
That's right.
And not only that, but you're showing them that even though times can get hard, you know, if you're strong and you keep pushing, you can get back on top. I love it. You had a question, Marcy?
No, I didn't have another question.
I have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
So what are your plans for your next book? Do you have plans for your next book?
Actually, I've already started. I'm literally gonna do a revise When God Speaks, because I think I'm about a year or two from that book, and I have learned so much since then. And gosh, I'm like, and God been hitting me with boom, boom. And I'm like, oh, I could have put that in the book. And he's like, you can write another one. I'm like, okay, like I'm gonna do an update and build on what's in the first one of all the stuff I've learned since then. And now that I'm aware of God, and now that I know I got that access, and I'm like, okay, God, you done started something now, because I'm about to God this.
There you go. I like that.
Are you doing a revised edition or a part 2?
That's smart. I would do just what she's doing, that revised edition, because like she said, she started off as an amateur. You learned a lot along the way. Guess what? That book that's circulating, that's your tag right there. Right. That's your tag.
Yeah.
So to go back and revise it and update it with the knowledge that you have now is very smart.
You can sell them double together as a package deal.
Yeah.
When God speaks 2.0.
2.0.
Part 2, like, yeah.
The thing about that is you can keep on working that right there. God speak 2.0, 3.0, 4.0. You can keep working it. It ain't nothing but learning.
God continues to speak.
That's right.
That's right. A whole series on that.
And as you go through different chapters of your life, you know, he how can I say this? He speaks to you in different ways. When you're a babe, he speaks to you in one way, and because this is the way you can understand that. But then as you grow and mature, there's a different way and different avenues and the way that he takes you. So yeah, definitely you can keep building up on that. So that would
tell me, how does it feel to be a Distinguished Authors Guild nominee?
Oh, it's amazing. It's so amazing. Oh my, I'm just filled with joy and just happiness, because it's like when you're writing, I don't think that, I'm not thinking, oh, this book going to win an award, or I'm not even thinking how far is this going to go. I'm just like, I'm just going to put it out there, and whoever needs help or wants to know, it's there for you. Like, that's as far as I thought. And then when I saw that, hey, you've been nominated, your book has been nominated, and I'm like, wait, what? For what? And I have been giddy. I'm so giddy.
You better
just the
submit
nomination alone has been amazing. It's amazing.
You definitely better submit that recipe book. We don't even have a category for recipes, so I should really promote that. We need to have a recipe, a cookbook category. But I don't know. I've been in gained too much weight. Maybe not. Let me rethink that.
And I need to be a reviewer for those cookbooks.
Right.
Reviewer for the cookbooks.
I want the food in front of me.
I need to send the food as well with the cookbooks.
What's next for you?
What's next is, I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to definitely continue to build on my business. I'm going to put more books out there. And as I'm out here in the world, meeting and interacting with people, helping as many as I can. I love the idea of pay it forward, because I know, like, in the beginning, being frustrated and you're trying to find answers, but you don't have money, and people, well, if I pay you, then I'll give you this knowledge, and this knowledge it should be free. Honestly, I'm here. I want to pay it forward. Let me help the next person, especially us, especially our people. We don't have money like that. I don't got a rich uncle investing in all my business ventures. Like no. But what I can do, hey, I can share the knowledge. This is what I've done. This is what I have learned. Here, take it. Go be great. I hope it helps you. So I definitely want to do that. Keep building. So
yeah, I love that.
Do you go on speaking engagements?
No, I thought about that. You know what? I just came across, so y'all probably, Mr. Jeremy Anderson, he is going around promoting this next level speakers course. And I have been following him. And I don't know why, out of the blue, this man is popping up on my feed. So I'm like, at first, I'm like, who is this man? And then I kept going, and he's popping up everywhere. And then I was like, okay, God, what is this? Because it was out of the blue. I had never heard of him, but then he popped up on my feed about speaking. And then all of a sudden, something else. And then I said, well, let me click on him. Who is this guy? And then I was like, oh, he's he teaches people how to do public speaking engagements, and he himself is a motivational speaker. So I have been flooded with all of his stuff. So I prayed. I said, okay, God, what you want me to do? And God will answer you. He told me, he said, you are going to speak for me. That's exactly what he said. When I was like, God, what is this? What do you want me to do? And he said, you're going to speak for me. And I said, I don't know how to speak. And he was like, Miss Jeremy Anderson knows how to speak. Learn from him. You're going to speak for me. And I say, oh, okay. So it's funny that you mentioned.
You can also look at for the Toastmasters chapter in your area, Toastmasters. And that is an organization that teaches you how to speak, and they have like competitions and things once you're learning, but it teaches you how to speak. So that's a good one as well, and they're throughout our country as well. And you know what? How about you guys want to just take a quick break to redirect, regroup, and refocus, and get some gems from our life coach, Jeff.
Do we have a life coach moment?
We should. We have a life coach here.
All right. So, y'all, for today's 1 minute thought, I just want to share something with y'all about resiliency. I did my last podcast about resiliency, but I just want to harp on it again because there are a lot of different things that we go through as people. And a lot of times we just succumb to the bad. You know what I mean? And when you succumb to the bad, you always have to go ahead and be able to pick yourself up. But what do you do when you're at that lowest point? You know what I mean? It's easy for me to get up there in front of you and tell you that I was resilient and I was able to bounce back. But you always have to remember that your bounce back is always greater than the situation that you were in before. So you never want to harp. You never want to stress. You never want to keep relating everything that you do to that negativity. Always maximize off the negative points in your life. And they're not even really negative points, and they're not even really failures. Every moment that you live in life is a learning experience. So I'm challenging you today to be more resilient and take control. Finally, take control of the things that you see as negativity in your life.
Awesome.
Hey, you know, I try.
I love that bounce back.
Yes,
I love that.
That's right.
So always have a bounce back. Isn't that what you had, Miss Katt? You had a bounce back.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, yes.
That's a good feeling. That's a real good feeling. Well, you know what? Somebody, let's read our comments because somebody said they purchased your book. Awesome.
Okay.
Well, first of all, Mark said your little cousin is thinking of getting a food truck. Okay.
Oh.
So make sure you share your knowledge, Mark, about your food truck. Don't keep it under your hat.
That's right.
Miss Katt needs to know what to do and what not to do. Okay. Then we have Ramona who said she just found When God Speaks on Amazon. She'll be ordering it. I'm so proud of you, Katt. Sending lots of love. Yes. And she also said she agreed knowledge is free. Why people can't give knowledge? Why can't they just help somebody else come
It's
up?
all about money.
It's about money and power. Actually, more about power than money, because if you have control of the knowledge, usually you have power. You have that power. If not, you have
Knowledge
those
is
people in
power.
line. That's right.
It's
You have those people in line.
Okay, but you can still have power, and the next person can have power, and the next person can have power.
Like I said earlier, we all gonna be in heaven. Hey, there's plenty of room up there. You know what I'm saying? So why can't we share the power and the knowledge here while we're on this planet? That is a key. I think that is a key to this life.
Mark Bird, I got some birds in Pennsylvania, family. I gotta see
birds.
BYRD, family members, birds in Pennsylvania.
Oh, she's looking at the last name Bird. I thought she was talking about the car birds. I didn't know what was going on.
I'm like,
hey Jeff, I said,
keep up.
Hold on, she's trying to take all the food, and she's talking about birds
and birds.
What's going on here?
What's members?
Yes,
we got you.
We got you, Marcy. Not the birds that fly like that.
No, I don't. No, I don't get those to my kids.
Kind of threw me with that. Miss Katt, tell everybody where they can purchase your books.
You can purchase my book on Amazon. Amazon.com has both of the books. My When God Speaks book is at Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, eBay, and oh my God, there's one more. I can't think of it. But When God Speaks is through there. Oh, and also through Dorrance Publishing. Dorrance Publishing is my publisher for When God Speaks.
Okay, awesome.
Oh, Dorrance, DORRANCE books. Okay.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Do you have a website?
I do not. I am working on that as we speak. everything happened so fast, and as I'm going and I'm learning, this is so new, and I'm learning. And it was like when I'm telling people, oh, my book is nominated for an award, and they're like, oh, what's your website? And I'm like, ooh, I don't have one. They're like, you need to get a website. And I'm like, you're right, I'm on it right now.
And you know what you're gonna need after that?
You know why it's good for that, Miss Katt? Because Amazon takes a big chunk of your profit.
Yeah, they do.
You only get pennies when someone purchases your books on Amazon, but
Get
if
your
you sell it
website,
yourself, you get the
right.
majority of the proceeds.
Yes.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And didn't this When God Speaks, did that win another award? A book
It
fest
did.
award?
Yep. This year, the 2023 Spring Book Fest Awards, When God Speaks had the honorable mention. Yes, that's it.
Okay.
The honorable award at the Book Fest Awards. Yes,
Awesome.
it did.
Awesome.
Nice.
Like I said, you're gonna have to do something else now because you got the food, you got the good book. You're gonna have to have a workout tape next.
Yeah. and Nat says Wix has free websites, so you want to look into that. Wix, WIX. Look
Because
into
let me tell
that.
you what you can do. What you can do is you can do a landing page, a single landing page with both of your books on there and the links on there. What you do is you get you a business card with a face on it, front and back. On the front, you put your name, your picture on there, your email, phone number, and then right on the back, you put a QR code. So then they can go purchase your books
and walk around
via
with
that
a
landing
t-shirt.
page
Wow.
that you'll have linked to Amazon.
Walk around with a T-shirt with your QR code on it.
That too. Oh yeah.
You know, people got
Inbox life coach Jeff Relaford. So if you need him to go
I got some
more
ideas, girl. I
more
got some
easy right
ideas.
in there.
Look, I'm
Ramona
taking
said,
notes.
"Thanks
Look,
for
let
letting
me
us
write
know."
this down.
Yeah.
Ramona said it's thanking me for letting you know that Amazon get all your money.
They do.
She said she'll wait until you get your site to order your book.
Yeah.
And that way you'll get the profits. They take
And speaking of sharing,
have your book on Amazon, because for some reason people think if your book is on Amazon, you're a real author.
right.
They really do.
And
So,
speaking of sharing, once you get your site going, why don't you invite some other authors to sell under your house?
Oh.
okay,
Ooh,
and
wait.
here's another nugget. David says, "Send me a flyer, and he can put it in his business."
Boom.
Here we go. Keep on networking. You're in the right spot.
Yeah, all the time.
You ain't know you was gonna get some ideas and some help today, did you? You ain't know that, did you?
Look, how many people have we catapulted on Dope Living TV? How many?
Yeah.
We should be getting some royalties, but you know, it is what it is.
But that's because our knowledge is free, Mo.
It is. That's true.
Very true. Yeah.
Well, you know what? This was another good hour.
Yes.
That just flew past.
Oh, yeah.
So much information. After the show, I'm going to get me something to eat because I'm hungry now, talking about all this good food.
I have to get a damn workout tape.
Man.
Come on.
But what we want to do, we always go around the room and give our last thoughts, give out something, give out a nugget to all the people out there that are watching. We're going to start with you, Miss Katt.
So my thought, carpe diem. I say, I love that. I love that.
That's right.
Seize the day, seize the moment. If you got a feeling and you want to do it, go do it. Take action, go do it. And you'll be amazed at the results. Don't hold yourself back. Seize the day, seize the moment.
Wow, I like that. Yes. Mo, what you
I'm
got
going to
for
repeat what I
us?
said earlier. There's a bunch of room at the top. Lord, please, people, folk, my people, please listen. We have got to do this. We must share the information. That's actually built into our spirit and our soul. Sharing is built into our spirit and soul. Please, please, please. If we share, we'll get there. All of us will together.
That's right. Next. Oh, I'm sorry. Oops, I hit my mic and everything. But yeah, I just want to say the power of networking. Like I've just been learning this and moving around so much and talking to different people. Step outside of your comfort zone, like Miss Katt did. Like, you know, she's on here and we didn't give out knowledge. Some people want to help her out with putting the fly in the business and everything like that so she can get exposure. I just can't stress it enough. People network and tell people what you do. because there are people that want to support you, but they just can't support you because they just don't know you or what you do at all.
Right.
So make yourself available and keep talking. Talking means money.
Yes, it is.
That's right. Marcy?
Okay, I had to write it down. When you don't know something, take those steps. Don't just sit still. Take those steps, do your research. The best revenge against those who look down on you or don't want to help you is to be successful.
Awesome. And Ramona, you're very welcome. She said, thank you, Dope Living TV Live. Seize the day, LC.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Man, I just want to say that your story is just so empowering, Miss Katt. You know, to hear how you struggled and what you were at the end of your rope, what some consider the end of your rope, and you were able to have that bounce back. I'm gonna use your words, Coach.
Go ahead,
You
girl.
had
It's
that
free.
bounce back, and the bounce back is good. You know, and not only that, but you're sharing your story, which inspires other people. You know, that sometimes that's what leads to mental illness and suicide, is because people hit that bottom of the barrel and they don't know how to come back up.
Yeah.
And these stories, books like yours, stories like yours, and other authors, you know, from Distinguished Authors Guild and other authors out there that are writing those books that people can get in their hands and hear those stories and know you're not alone. You're not the only one who's experiencing negativity, but you can always turn that negativity around and have a bounce back. If you have not purchased your tickets, go to Eventbrite. Code word is Distinguished Authors Guild. Get your tickets for the show, November 8th, Las Vegas, Nevada. You guys, we are celebrating authors like Miss Katt. We are celebrating these authors who are working hard to put their stories out there, and we are going to celebrate them. This is going to be a red affair. It's a red affair.
Okay.
And we're going to have a good time. We have a gala at the beginning, and then we have the award show. And I'm going to tell y'all, stop asking me if your book won, because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know until the day of. So I can't give out no secrets. I can't give out no nuggets on that. I don't know. Everybody's going to find out on November 8th. If you cannot make it to Vegas, get your ticket and use it virtually. You can have the view it virtually on the 10th. So you still can come out and celebrate, even though you may not be able to make it out there. But I'm telling you, Katt, we're going to have a good time. We're going to have an awesome time. And also the proceeds goes towards scholarships for freshman students in the writing field. So we're helping to put out more authors and more. You talked about how you were in school and writing a book and, you know, being a mom and all these other different things you were juggling, working a 9 to 5. Hey, we got to put some more authors out here, because the more books that are out there, the more knowledge that's going to be out there.
That's right.
More power.
Man, I'm telling you, this was so awesome. I love it when I talk to authors, because, you know, I'm an author myself. But hey, I just love it. You know, just to hear their stories. It's just wonderful. Man, this was an awesome to have you, Miss Katt.
Yes.
Our door is open for you. Your family now. And when you write that next book, let us know so you can come back on and talk about that next book. But you got to bring some of that good food with you. You got to bring some of that good food with you.
Yes. You know what? I'm gonna practice sending. I'm gonna send you guys a sample dish when I get this mailing thing down. I'm gonna send you all a sample.
Now I'm writing this down and I'm holding you to that.
Right.
This is recorded. This is a saved episode. Okay.
You know what? I know it's doable, and it's going to take some trial and error. I have one of my best friends. She does alcohol infused cupcakes.
Oh yeah.
And she started shipping them. She had a time in the beginning, but she finally got it down pat. She would send it to us, you know, some of her friends and family just to practice. I got a
Like,
box
look, it got
one
here.
time, and the cupcakes were all over the place, upside down.
Say harder.
Yeah, they were just.
It got here. I don't know if we can eat it yet.
They were all mixed up, but after a few tries, she did finally get it, and she ships all the time, and she ships with that dry ice. But it did take
That's the only
some
way.
trial and error for that. So we are waiting for that. We are going to hold you to it, and I can't wait to get mine. I'm telling you.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, it's gonna take a few chances. Y'all gonna have that heart. Who made this? Ellie Mae Clampett.
Well, we are going to have another awesome show tomorrow. I don't know what it's going to be, but I know it's going to be awesome because all of our shows are awesome.
Come on.
And we will.
That's right.
We will be back same time, same bat station.
There we go.
The bat station.
All right, peace.
Peace out.